Hello ghosties and ghoulies, welcome back to the channel. It's the second week of July. If it's not the second week of July when this finds you, don't worry about it. Readings are timeless and spiritually it doesn't really work that way. So when this reading finds you, it will be relevant to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards, 3 tokens to represent the cards, and whatever token you are most drawn to or resonates with you in some way, that will be your card for the week, and hopefully it'll give you some enlightenment or some help for your week ahead. So let's have a look at the cards. See what they have to say. Whoop. Haha. I will actually take those as my first 2. Oh, I'm feeling that one. Alright. So your tokens for this week, let's have a look and see what your tokens are for this week and what they symbolize for you. Okay. Okay, so some of you have spiritual messages from your guides and descendants, people on the other side, your guardian angels, and your spirit guides this week. So if you're looking for messages or enlightenment from those people this week, or looking to get messages from people this week, this will be your card. Okay, so the second one that we have is the crucifix, and this is about symbology. It's symbology that is meaningful to you on a spiritual level, so spiritual guidance and protection. You don't have to be Christian or Catholic or anything like that for this to be your symbol. It's simply a symbology that means protection and spiritual guidance and a set of spiritual rules that you live by. So if that appeals to you or you're drawn to this in any way, then the second card will be your card. Okay. The third one is the safety pin. And this is about security, it's about safety, it's about pinning things down and making them safe, secure, and tidy. There is an element of home to this, and there's an element of really kind of tidying things up and pinning things down. There is that attachment to it, or there is that symbology to it. Now, it can be as simple as a thing as you like to sew and you use a lot of safety pins and that kind of thing, or they may have a specific meaning for you related to a relative or someone in your life. So if you are drawn to the safety pin, this will be your card. Let's have a look and see what your cards say for the week. We're going to start off with that beautiful messages from the other side. This will be your spirit guides, ancestors, anything at all, anyone at all on the other side who wants to get a message through to you. So this will be your spiritual guidance for the week. Let's have a look and see what it is. You are being told to get ready for something, and that you are ready for something. So if you're looking to start a new journey, you're looking to start to cut through some problems and start a new direction, this is a good week for the small beginnings, the small seeds of those things to happen. And whatever you are feeling is your new direction and you're turning towards it, you might feel that you are guided, and you might be more guided to start a new journey or start a new project or something like that this week. And this is very favorable for this week with the spiritual element of messages from beyond. So anything that you're starting as far as the very beginnings, the very seeds of a new journey, you are guided on the spiritual level this week in order to make that happen. And it will actually help you cut through problems and to feel ready for the change that's coming, ready for the journey. I always say that the pages are not actually the journeys themselves. They are kind of the messenger that shows up at the door and sends the hero out on the hero's quest. And that's kind of the message that they play. You might be faced with finding a new journey or a new message that sends you off into a new journey this week, and when it comes, it's coming from the divine. It's coming from your spirit guides, angels, or people on the other side who are there to help you. Okay, so please listen to your inner intuition and when you're starting new things or you're getting a message about a new possible journey. And you will be guided if you are listening, okay? So please pay attention to what your spirit guides are telling you. So synchronicities, certain numbers coming up, certain people showing up, that's the kind of energy that happens around the synchronicity of spiritual guidance. So please keep an eye out for it this week, and I think that you will find that you are ready to take on the world this week. So I love this for you. So the second one is, of course, the Crucifix, which is about spiritual teaching, spiritual systems, guidance and protection on the spiritual realm. So especially that protective element, and also sort of the I don't want to use the word dogma because that's not the right word, but the spiritual practices that we engage in, whether they are Christian or Catholic or otherwise. This is kind of what's facing you this week, or is involved in this week. Let's have a look and see what you have. Okay. This is a card of work. It's a Three of Pentacles, but it's more than work. What it is, it's work. It's supposed to be work that means more than the actual financial gain. There's a sense of mastering to this card. There's a sense of working and trying to master something and kind of being a novice at something. And I feel with this, with the Crucifix in particular, there is a sense, because this is in reversal, of feeling frustrated in this in some way. And there's also a sense that you might be coming up against people that are not the teachers that you need, or that are trying to teach you in a different way, or they're trying to change your, might be crossing boundaries with you in some ways in regard to what you already believe and what you already know to be true. And that's what the Crucifix is about, your belief, okay? It's your system, it's your belief, whatever those beliefs are. And it feels like you might be up against someone who is supposed to be there to help and train or help you learn something and master something, but it's not working because they're not the right teacher, and it feels like they're trying or attempting to make a fundamental change in your belief system. So if that's not something you're looking for, and you're not looking to explore other belief systems or other ways of doing things, they might not be the right teachers for you, okay? So hold out hope that you will find the right people for you. There is an element of spirituality to this card as well. So it may be on the spiritual plane that you are finding that your faith might be shifting, or your faith might be challenged at some point in this week, making it harder to actually start to actually grow in your spirituality and master your own spirituality to a certain extent. So these might be things that you're experiencing this week. And if you are experiencing this week, I always say when this Crucifix comes up like this, to go back to your touchstones, go back to the places that you feel secure, go back to the things that make you feel safe and that give you joy and peace, okay? So when you're feeling challenged in what you are trying to learn or being taught this week, you don't have to take on other people's opinions or other people's beliefs. You can keep your own beliefs and still take what they can give you as far as tools and education, and leave the belief of it behind. You don't have to take everything on board. You can take the parts that work for you, and if their belief system or whatever they're talking about doesn't gel with you, you can leave those parts behind. You don't have to, it's not one or the other. You don't have to, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Take the parts that work and leave the rest behind. So my happy safety pin people, keeping things locked down, safe and secured and pinned up and proper. I love this. This is about, of course, fixing things, mending things, securing things, and keeping things safe and secure in that way. Okay, so there is an element of home towards this as well. Okay, so let's have a look and see what your card's about. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. This is about your partnerships this week. Now, these can be romantic partnerships, but it can be any kind of partnerships. It could be friends, family, companies that you're dealing with, people that you're dealing with, but it's people that you're meeting and you're coming in as peers with these people. These are partners, not people over you. Not people that you're directing and not people you're being directed by. These are the meetings of minds on the same level. And hearts, because this is the cup. So you have really good partnerships this week. And these might be partnerships that are helping you to actually feel more secure and to feel like you are mending in some way. I feel like there is an element of mending with the safety pin as well. Things that might have been torn, things that might have been damaged a little bit. You might find that relationships are mending this week and that you're mending them, you're pinning them back together. And this is beautiful energy. I love this energy for you. And it does feel like there is an element of healing and mending to this. So know that you're going in the right direction with friendships and with partnerships. The ones that are there, even if there have been damages to them, they are strong and they are being held together. Okay, so don't fear. You have it locked down. You have it pinned down, okay? And you have very good protective elements around you as well this week in terms of what partnerships you're in. There's a divine protection inside of this card as well. So enjoy that this week. Enjoy your friendships and your partnerships this week. They are going to be kind of keeping you pinned down or keeping you secure. All right. So those were your cards for this week. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I certainly have. I hope you're getting out and enjoying the sunshine and having a good time in the summer. We are having a lot of public events coming up. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of public reading events that I'm having, and the Pictou Ghost Walks of course are up and running. We run every Thursday night at 7:30, and if you're interested in any of that stuff, you can find all that information in the description. And until next time, please like and subscribe, share with your friends. I love this to get around because I just really enjoy doing it, and I really love meeting you all when you do come out to public events. It's a lot of fun. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and don't be afraid of the things that go bump in the night, because they're there in the light too.